Hi friends, time for the checkpoint. That is, we are going to do the questions based on the concept that we have learned in the previous part. Okay, so in this I hope that you will be able to understand more clearly how to apply the concepts which we have learned, and I hope that you will practice much more questions based on tangents and normal. So let's begin with the part. Slope of the normal chord of y square equal to 8x that gets bisected at 8 comma 2 is, okay. So in this question, first let us draw a figure and see what it is saying. So if this is a tangent, suppose at any point, so from here it says the chord is bisected, suppose this is the point 8 comma 2, okay. So first, when we draw the figure, okay, the question, it becomes quite clear, means what we are aiming at. We need to find this slope, okay. So now let us see that how we can start this. So clearly from here, you can see your, if I compare it with this, your A will get to be 2, okay. So this one is the one information. Now here, if I write in parametric form, this will be at1 square, this will be twice of at1, and this point will be at2 square and twice of at2. Now here we have drawn this thing, okay, the figure, and then we can, what we are saying, we will see that what information we can extract from the figure and the given things. First thing which is given in the question is it is bisected at 8 by 2. So I can write the midpoint of this will be a upon t1 square plus t2 square. So that will be divided by 2 will be equal to 8, and from this what I can get, twice of a t1 plus t2 by 2 will be equal to 2, okay. So here clearly what we can see, this 2 will get cancelled with this, taken 2a common here, and a is again 2 here. So t1 plus t2 will come out to be 1. From here this will is again 2, it will get cancelled with this, t1 square plus t2 square will be equal to 8, okay. Now let's see what we are aiming at, slope of the normal chord. Again we know one relation, that t2 is equal to minus t1 minus 2 by t1. So this is again a very important result which comes handy when the equations becomes complex. So this will help us. Let's see if we will require this or not. So slope clearly will be y1 minus y2, that will be 2a t1 minus t2 over at1 square minus at2 square. So I can take a common out, and t1 square minus t2 square. So we can cancel this, and what will be left, a will be cancelled with this, no requirement of a here, t1 plus t2. So this is the slope, and fortunately from the given relation we have already figured this out. So clearly slope is 2 by 1. In this case it was quite simple. So this was for your understanding. Later on in the test paper you will find the questions of JEE level, okay. So this was just the beginning, that you need to understand that how I am applying the parametric form, what is the information which we are getting from the question, what things we know, and the given results which we are deriving, okay, and from that we are finding what is desired. So clearly good question to start, okay. We will see more questions, and in the test paper definitely you will see questions more of JEE advanced level and mains level. So in this question it says the two tangents are drawn from a point minus 2 comma minus 1 to the parabola, okay. So in this case a is equal to 1, and this is the parabola, and somewhere minus 2 comma 1 will be here. So it will be, two tangents will be like this, and if the alpha is the angle between these tangents, okay. So we are interested in finding tan alpha, that is the angle between the two lines. If I talk about two tangents as two lines, so we are aiming at finding the angle between the two lines. So First of all, we will see that what do we know. We know that if this point is minus 2 comma minus 1, so we have done equation of tangent in slope form. Okay, so this was the required and this was the condition of tangency, if you remember. So from here what we will do, we'll say that this line is passing through this point. So when we will substitute this thing, we will get minus 1 equal to minus 2m plus c by m. Now from here we will get a quadratic. So 2m square minus m, and this was a, sorry, and this is from here 1. So plus 1, it will be minus 1. I have cross multiplied and I have taken everything on this side. Okay, so this is what we will get. And now on solving this, okay, so we can find two roots of this equation. So there will be three methods. One is direct factorization if it's possible, which is definitely there in this case, plus m minus 1 equal to 0. So clearly roots will be m equal to 1 and minus half, what I am seeing. So you can see, check yourself, and this is m equal to 1 and minus half. So from here now we know that tan theta, that is the angle between any two lines, or tan alpha in this case, is nothing but m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 m2. So we can substitute the values here. 1 plus half over 1 minus half, 3 by 2 over half will be giving you 3. So that is this. So this was about the question solving. Now what things we have seen from here, that whenever there is a point given and we need to find two equations of tangents, use this thing. Then when we solve m1 and m2, we can get two equation of lines, and then whatever things we are like required after that, we can do that. Once the equation of this line is known, this line is known. Other way to solve this question would have been by using direct quadratic formula, that all of you know, minus b, that is 1 plus minus under root of d, you can find for this equation, divided by twice of coefficient of x4, which is 2 here. Okay, so this one is the second one, and the third one is using the coefficient and the roots. So coefficients, we know that if m1 and m2 are roots, this will be minus of minus 1 by 2, that is half, and m1 m2 will be minus half. So depending on the question requirement, we can follow any strategy. If this is easy, we can do this. This is always be very easy. And if you are requiring something related to this and some variable term is there, so then it's better to use this and eliminate the variable and accordingly substitute here. So definitely based on the, depending on the condition, we will see in the test paper that lot of questions from previous year will be using these concepts. So make sure that before attempting that, before seeing the solutions, you are like doing the theory properly for this topic, and see these questions again and again and see that what we have done and what we have applied, the same concepts in the questions. Okay, so we have learnt how to apply the concepts with the help of the questions, and I hope that I succeeded in my aim. In the next part, we are going to study about the chord, the second most important topic after tangents and normal. So stay tuned for the next part.